Okay, yeah, another Kote game. Just joining this one. This is Marcus. I'm afraid I don't actually know who's playing, other than their online handle name is GreenStaar. We shall see how this goes. We've only just got into it. Scroll up a bit. We had GreenStaar win. Went with Mars, played on Mind Warper. Marcus responded with Untamed, Niffle Ape, Fuzzy Gruen, Nature's Call, Fuzzy Gruen back out again to escalate that amber quite quickly for a second turn. We then respond with Spirit's Way, clear the board, play Obeyed, capture some of that amber, protect the weak, smite, hence GreenStaar, got some amber. Response from Marcus, Ember Imp, Toxin, Shula, steal one. So amber's going up reasonably fast, and we're now looking at GreenStaar's turn. With a Nerve Blast, kill the Imp, steal one back, Brend, and then Ronnie. Okay, so that leaves us where we are with the board state as is. Let's have a look at the decks. So GreenStaar is the woman who justly slams into shields. Nice name. Yeah, it's a Jenka deck. There you go. So you got Marsh Generosity, Key Abduction. Sanctum doesn't seem to be great on the amber control, but does seem to be quite good on the board control. And got the anti-artifact there with Gorm of Arm, Shadows. Yeah, bad average. Doesn't have too much protect, but does have Miasma, a couple of Nerve Blasts of Ronnie, an Urchin, and the Brend. But without any, doesn't seem there's any real way other than Spirit's Way to trigger that Brend. Okay, just have a look at what happened there. What's going on? Marcus went Brobnar, Blood of Titans on the Shula, loot the bodies, angered the Shula to attack with it. Okay, so it was passed to Marcus with check. He's not done anything about that, so GreenStaar's going to get a key, but also Marcus put himself on key. Let's have a look at Marcus's deck. Gloria, Rabid, Slum Scrivener. Oh yeah, look at that. Some decent control there on the dis. Control the weak, Gateway, Charrettes, Drumble, Double Drumble, and a Hysteria. That's nice. Untamed. Looks like some reasonable amber generation there, comboing into the key charge, and a Mimicry is always nice to have. Looks like there's plenty of creatures also to trigger the full moon. 6, you'd want more, but we've also got a troop call to try and get the Niffle back for it. Well, Brobnar's Brobnar. What are you going to do about it? Lots of attack, bit of damage. Doesn't look like there's, outside of Dis, there's too much amber control, but looks like there is a ton of amber control inside that Dis. So, right, back to the game as we're looking at it. Tix Beam Buckler came out, Mind Warper out. Mars needs amber. That was pretty brutal for Marcus. Took him off key, and effectively is a delayed steal of 2. Back to Marcus. Probably needs to get himself onto key again, or to keep the threat up. Because whilst GreenStaar had a good board turn for board, and keeping Marcus off key, he didn't really do anything for his own amber. So what's Marcus going to come back with? We're going Dis. So that's at least 2 off the Dis on the table if wanted, including getting rid of a card out of GreenStaar's hand. What's Marcus going to do? Took out the Ronnie. Oh, discard Bad Punny. Probably the worst, from Marcus's point of view, to hit the card that was going to get binned anyway. Control the weak. I must admit, where I'm Marcus, I'm on 6. I wouldn't have gone Shadows because it's just going to play to his miasmas and other things. I personally would have been tempted by the Sanctum You're running the risk of Obeyed, but that is like the only one card in there that was going to take you off. So yeah, GreenStaar goes Shadows. Probably see, yeah, Bren go into the Toxin. Oh no, the Shula. It's interesting. Maybe we've got another plan for the Toxin. Oh yeah, Throwing Stars. Nice. Not sure why you bothered shooting your own ticks. There's a special delivery. It's a mechanism to get rid of Brand. It'll purge it, but at least it will trigger it. So that is that a key for Marcus? I think so. Perfect time to kill Brand if you can. Oh no, it's DC'd. Yeah, it's funny how the Crucible at the moment seems to be quite inconsistent with keeping connections. It's possibly a sign of just how busy it can be. As you can see, there's 62 people playing a game at the moment. I remember when that would be exceptional, but that's just about par for the course on a weekend evening now. Maybe they say maybe their server just can't handle it. Also, it could be people coming in from all over the world now. Oh, there we go. Narks is back. What's he gonna do? Forge a key, one would assume. Can he kill that Brand? Prob no. He punched the Mind Warper rather than the Brand. Oh, and the Think Drone rather than the Brand. Okay. I suppose that it's you know, it's keeping the amount of Mars on the table down just for that key abduction when it comes. It's halfway through his deck. You've got to assume he's got over, you know, he's got at least one of the two pieces of the combo. Oh, there's a Prince Derek that came down and actually triggered. I'll be ribbing Marcus later that if he'd punched the Brand, it wouldn't have done. Alright, so yeah, that's 8 amber on GreenStaar. Nah, Dissy into Drumble. There we go. All on the Drumble. So any way to protect it? I mean, at the moment it is just, I think that may have been a mistake. I think Marcus may wanted to put the Dust Imp on the other side of a Drumble. Because at the moment, the only way that Drumble is going to get killed is via the special delivery. And of course, special delivery only targets flank. So unless there's another creature that's going to go to the left of Drumble, it's going to be vulnerable. Oh. Ah, I think he's noticed. Yeah. You never know, maybe he might draw it into the second Drumble, might even have it in hand. On the plus side, it does mean the special delivery gets used for something other than killing Brand. all on the dust imp? Odd choice. I suppose, yeah. I mean, I suppose it gets around having to use a special delivery. The special delivery is now there for Brend. Not sure I would have done it that way, but yeah. I mean, he gets the job done. The Amber's back with GreenStaar. The only thing I'd be, that he's worrying about now is that, of course, if Marcus is drawn into his hysteria, he just hysterias the jump back in his hand and plays it out again. And you'll have achieved not that much. There you go. See? Called it. Looks like Marcus got lucky there. His misplay with the Drumble doesn't look like it's going to punish him too much. Still only a temporary holding measure. The special delivery, unless he's got another 2 dis in hand, the special delivery is going to take it away. Of course, I keep saying, you could use a special delivery, you could use a special delivery in GreenStaar. Not. We may see yet another turn where he just doesn't use it. Maybe a better play. What have we got? We've got Mars. Are we going to see a Jenka? Well, that's one way to kill a Drumble. It's just a time when we see a generosity. You'd certainly, if we saw a generosity, be able to go through all the cards he's got remaining in his discard. How much would we be drawing? We'd be drawing. Let's have a look. 24, 26. It's pretty much his entire deck and discard at this point. There you go, Martian Generosity. 1 card left in the draw, and we know it's not the Key Abduction. So, Key Abduction. Do they have any other way of drawing it back? Don't see any. No. So they've got the hand. Let's look at the deck in hand. They're going to get their key, and they're now basically just using the entire deck that they've got to try and get their 3rd key. Okay, anything else? I mean, presumably all the Mars creatures are going to come out. So there's Ticks. Just having a look. There'll be another Ticks, Mind Warper, Think Drome, Zorg, Mindworm. Possibly double Mars needs Amber. Strip Marcus of 2, put it on the charrette. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I think this is that was it. That was the defining moment. I think Marcus is going to have difficulty getting back from that. Just having a look. What could we see? Maybe a blitz into a 2nd key off the Untamed key into Key Charge. Then to see a Mars turn where the GreenStaar just reaps to get himself onto his 3rd key. Yeah. And then maybe the second Drumble out of Marcus. With a controller weak into something other than Mars. That is about the only way I can see this being dragged back from Marcus. Tricky, tough. You can see his opponent's almost on key. So Untamed. Are we going to see? Okay. Mimicry the Gen. Wow, that's desperate. How many full moons are we going to get? We're going to get up to 7 off of this. Bear, Ritual, Witch. 3, 4 after the Snufflegator. More. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think the play from GreenStaar at this point is just to say no, Mars, Reap to 6. Don't leave yourself open to the Drumble. The only thing then would be either a Charette or a punt. Sorry, an Anger. Oh no, the Anger's already gone. Yeah, so it would just be Charette would be the only thing. There's one left. Yeah, I mean, they've gone Sanctum. So where are you going to get your 2 Amber from? Let's have a look. What are we not seeing yet? Can't remember. Does Smite have an Amber on it? I don't think it does. Interesting. How are we intending to get to 6 in a Sanctum turn? Maybe. So yeah, maybe Marcus is off the hook for a turn. Of course, if there's an Obeyed coming down, it's still makes life difficult. Oh, epic quest. Are we gonna see an epic quest key cheat as well as the Jenka? Must admit, didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. That's a nice trick actually in this deck. I hadn't seen that. Yeah, after your Jenka, you're gonna have a massive hand, and yeah, you can then hopefully use that to get your epic quest going. Nice trick, like that. Oh. Oh. Having gone to that's a nice trick, it didn't happen. I wonder why not. Surely you've got. Of course, it's an Omni. It's not automatic. It's an Omni, so we're waiting. Yeah, you need to break that epic quest, Marcus, otherwise it's game over. Or is there anything you've got that could have done that? Nope. Yeah, have an ineffectual Brobnar turn. That's then gonna see you lose the game to an epic quest. What a way to go! And after all that, special delivery didn't get used. So 1. It's 7 for those who don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 7. Oh, who cares? Bam! Pop the Omni. And there's your third key. 8, showing off. 9. So there you go. Another loss to the Mavericks. We're not having a good. We're not having a good tournament this round, have we? I think everyone I've recorded's lost. We've had a few wins elsewhere, but yeah, those I managed to be around for and record, we've all lost. Oh well. I will put this on up in a moment. I'll try and find out what team we're playing and all that nonsense. And I guess see you next round if I don't catch any more this round from the Mavericks.